Hey everyone, you must have faced a situation when you don't know whether to use in, at or on. These are called prepositions. Preposition expresses the relationships of time, place, manner, cause and action. If you really want to improve your English, hit the red subscribe button so that you can get updates of latest videos. Let's start. Let's study a few examples. We say some books are on the table. There is a magician behind the curtain. There are some articles in the shop, or there is a watch under the pillow. In all these sentences, in, behind, on and under are prepositions. So they connect a noun to another noun. Secondly, we can use phrases like I am fond of movies. So of here is a preposition. I am fond of movies. The room is bright with light. So bright with light. With is a preposition over here. Or this box is large in comparison with the other. So in is another preposition. So of, in and with are prepositions which are used with respect to different nouns. We can use prepositions to connect a verb to a noun. For example, the dog jumped off the table. So jumped off. Off is a preposition over here. Or we put some oil into the fire. Put is a verb over here and oil is a noun. The thing that connects the verb with a noun is a preposition, that is into. We will put the oil into the fire. Another example is place something on the shelf. So I'm placing on the shelf. So place is a verb, on the shelf. On is a preposition over here. Let's study the prepositions of time today. The first one is after. We use after to tell about a time later than another specific time. Let's say the sun rises at 6 and you say that I exercise after sunrise. That means you exercise after 6 a.m. or after sunrise. So in this sentence, after is used as a preposition of time that connects the verb exercise to sunrise. So you say I exercise after sunrise. After is a preposition. Next one is during. During means throughout the entire time, throughout the entire period. Let's say we are talking about 1 hour. So you can say I was busy during the hour. I was busy at that time, throughout, from the beginning till the end. Or you can say it rains in the month of July. So most of the time it is raining. That's why you say it rains during the month. The next one is into. Into is used when we want to tell about the direction from outside to inside. Let's say a fish jumps into the water or you dive into the pool. So in these sentences, into represents the direction, that is earlier you were outside and now you moved inside. So into is a preposition that denotes this transition from outside to inside. Another important preposition is throughout, which is used when we want to say that something happened and it continued during the entire time. Let's say it's June and it is generally very hot throughout the day. So we say it is hot throughout the day. Within is another preposition which we use when we want to tell that something will be done in that specific time. Let's say I will finish my assignment within 2 months. I will be ready to join a new job within 2 days. That means you will prepare and you will be ready by that time. On is used for specific days of the week, on Friday, on Saturday, and on is also used for special dates. Let's say my birthday falls on 4th November. The preposition in is used in many ways. Firstly, it is used for season and months. In the month of November, in the month of July. So we say in. In September, in August, in any month, we will say in. In is also used for periods of the day. In the morning, in the evening, in the afternoon. And in is also used for years. In 2018, in 2021, in any year, we say in. In addition, in is also used for a duration of time. Let's say I will be back in 2 hours. I will be back in another hour. So in is also used for the duration of time. The next popular yet confusing preposition is at. We say at for specific times, at 5 o'clock, at 10 o'clock. We also say at for midnight, noon, and we say at for night. For morning, afternoon and evening, we use the preposition in, whereas for night, we say at. Since and for are two common prepositions which everyone gets confused in. Remember that since is used for a specific point in the past. You can say that I live in this city since 2012, or you can say I work at this company since 2015. So since a particular time in the past, this thing happens. And for is used if you want to tell the entire duration of that work. Let's say you can say I have been living in this city for the last 6 months. That means for the last 6 months, during the entire duration, you are here. So remember that for is used for a duration of time and since is used for a specific time in the past. Let's study the example of COVID-19. The first lockdown in India was imposed in 2020 in the month of March. So the students attended online classes since then. So you can form a sentence that we have been studying online classes since March 2020. That means since that time in the past, you are attending online classes. Let's say it's been 2 years now. So now if you want to tell the entire duration of 2 years, you will say I have been attending online classes for 2 years. So since is used for a time in the past and for is used for a duration. Another preposition is ago, which is used to mention that an event happened before a point of time in the past. So if something happened before a period of time, you will say ago. Let's say you can say 5 years ago I was in Mumbai. Anything happened before a point of time in the past, you can say ago for that. Let's say you got married 3 years ago. So you will say ago. 3 years is a duration. Before that, you will say ago. So 3 years ago, I lived in my hometown. So you can say ago when you want to tell that an event happened before a point of time in the past. To and past are used with reference to time. If we talk about an example of 10 o'clock and there are 15 minutes to be 10, we will say it is quarter to 10. That means quarter, that means 15 minutes are left to hit 10. If the time is 9:55, there are only 5 minutes to 10. So you will say 5 minutes to 10. Similarly, if it is 10 o'clock, you will talk past to tell about the time which is later than 10 o'clock. Suppose it is 10:05. So you will say it is 5 minutes past 10. In short form, you will say 5 past 10. That means 5 minutes past 10. If it is 10:10, that means 10 minutes have passed since it was 10. So you will say it is 10 minutes past 10. In short, you will say 10 past 10. Suppose it is 10:15. That is a quarter has passed. You will say quarter past 10. So quarter to means quarter is left to strike that time, and quarter past means that quarter has elapsed after that time. Till is used to mark the ending of time. I work until midnight sometimes because of the workload. Or if you are a student, you can say I have my classes and the classes get over at 5, but sometimes I attend classes till 6. That means beyond the main time till a particular time, up to a particular time. And the last one is by. By is used in 2 ways. Firstly, it is used up to a point of time. Let's say you can say I'm working and I will be free by 5 o'clock. That means right now you are busy and up to that time you will be busy, but you will finish your work till 5. If you say I will be back by 7, that means you will be back by 7. By 7 means you can be back at 7 or you can be back prior to that also. 6:30, 6:45. Suppose you have booked a hotel for yourself and the receptionist asked you what time will you check in, and you reply that I will check in by 2 o'clock. That means it can happen before 2 or up to that time. By 2 o'clock you are going to check in. You will be there. So by means up to that point. By can be used for the past and by can be used for the future as well. I hope you understood the prepositions and their functions. In future, do remember to use the correct preposition according to the sentence. If you use them in your vocabulary, you will become habitual to use this preposition in your daily life and it will be very easy for you to learn them. With that thought, I say bye for now till we meet next time. Bye bye.